Hello, this is Patrick. Welcome to Chart Built Wealth, Profitable Investing with Technical Analysis. I wanted to go over reiterate a buy recommendation. Um, I haven't talked about in a while. It's right on support, so it's kind of got to hold here and get going if that's what it's going to do. And I'm talking about the First Trust Healthcare ETF. So this is in the healthcare sector. It's not as sexy as GameStop or some of the energy things, but if I can make money in it and there's potentially a lot of upside, I'm going to do it. So with that, let's get into it. So here's the pattern, the bullish pattern and the breakout. So this goes back to 2022. So we got 1, 2, 3 years in the making. And it's like a man or woman hanging upside down. As you know, I'm a pattern recognition guy. And the reason why I like to buy pattern breakouts is because when they break out, I know where the pattern will fail, and I know the potential upside based on the size of the pattern. So I know what my risk reward is when it happens, and so that makes it attractive. I'm not going to lose a ton of money, and if I'm right, I'm going to make a lot of money. So again, this is a 3 year consolidation. So this had advanced sharply, and now it's traded sideways for 3 years. This is called an inverse head and shoulders pattern, like a man or woman hanging upside down. We got the left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder, and a flat neckline, which is nice. Sometimes they're on an angle, and it makes it harder to know where support is. This is pretty cut and dry. So my price projection is 138, about 20% upside based on this pattern. Now the point and figure chart is pointing to a lot more upside, and I'll get to that in a second. But if you measure from the bottom of the head to the neckline and you project that distance upward, that's how you arrive at 138. So my stop is going to be at 112. If prices break below that, I'm going to get out. I'm going to take a very small loss, not maybe 1% or so. And the reason why I'm going to be so strict on this one is this part right here. There is a potential bearish pattern, which is much smaller. The bigger the pattern, the more reliable. Smaller patterns tend to fail more, and I'm hoping this one fails because it's a bearish pattern. It's the opposite of this big 3 year inverse head and shoulders pattern. This is a potential head and shoulders top. So it's like a man or woman standing in front of you with the left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder, and the neckline. So I'll give it a point, and if it fails, I'm going to get out. So right now, the reward to risk is really, really good. So what did I do today? I bought some. It was down just a tiny bit. And so that's why I'm talking about this. Let's look at the point and figure chart. So these are charts that I draw. I identify the inverse head and shoulders pattern, the potential head and shoulders top. I measure from the bottom of the head to the neckline and give you the price projection. Now I'm going to share with you a point and figure chart, which is the least subjective. This is just pure supply and demand. And when demand is up, you get a column of X's, and when supply is in demand, you get a column of O's. Oops. So we got a bullish trend line in place, which is good. That's bullish. That's something I really like to see more than a bullish price projection, believe it or not. But because this congestion zone is so big and we got this breakout, the price projection is 166 and we're at 113. So potentially there's a ton of upside. I warned when this column of X's was up to the top because anything with a row of 10 X's or more is called a pull, and that's telling you that it's overbought. And you can see now we've gotten a pullback, which has made this attractive. So Thank you for watching Chart Built Wealth, Profitable Investing with Technical Analysis. Please like and subscribe. Tell your friends and neighbors. Um, Good trading to you tomorrow. As I said a week or so ago, I expected some volatility and some weakness in the market, and we're certainly getting that. Luckily, most of the holdings on the 7 buy recommendations, I think they were all up except for Brazil was down slightly, and China is struggling, the China Internet ETF, which I'll cover tomorrow. Adios. Have a great evening.